Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the Commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
Hey folks, thanks for joining me here again. Tonight I was wanting to talk to you about illegals driving commercial vehicles in the United States. You saw the clip at the start of this video. That was Bill Clinton's State of the Union address, 1995, a few years ago, right? Well, obviously we still have a major problem with illegals entering the United States. It has been compounded by sanctuary states and sanctuary cities that are giving driver's license to these illegal aliens. Now, I want to be clear, there is a huge difference, a major difference between someone entering the United States legally and illegally. There is a process that you go through to enter the United States. I believe most, if not all, citizens of the United States has got some history going back many years ago of their family members, maybe some that are not many years ago, of their family members immigrating to the United States. So you say, what is the big rule? What is the big deal, rather, about being in the United States illegally and driving a commercial vehicle illegally? Well, one big major thing that I could bring up that is very obvious is the date 9/11. We all know what happened on that day. It was illegals coming into the United States that got on planes and flew them into buildings. After that, President Bush signed into law new rules and regulations for hazmat carrying CDL holders in the United States. Very strict rules for having and obtaining a hazmat endorsement on your CDL in the United States. I have myself witnessed Middle Eastern descent drivers pulling trailers with hazmat stickers on them recently. Now, this is not a video to bash Middle Eastern drivers. It is not my intent to do that. I know we all have opinions. We all have ideas and thoughts about this. I'm on a public forum here that is leaning liberal, so I have to be careful and watch my words, how I speak. But the truth of the matter is, not all Middle Eastern drivers, not all foreign drivers have bad intentions. Many are just here to work. It is better here in their country than their original country, so they come here to obtain work. Now, we can say whatever we want to about our government allowing legal and illegal drivers into the country. Several of my commenters on this channel has discussed Trump's administration of basically opening the borders up to commercial trade from our Canadian friends and our Mexico friends, allowing commercial traffic to flow across those borders. All of these things in combination, to me, brings down rates in the United States. The reason I say this is because many people that come to the United States legally and illegally will work for pennies on the dollar compared to United States citizens. In a lot of cases, not all. I have a long-term subscriber on this channel that he harps a lot on his channel about not taking cheap freight, and that a lot of people are bringing it down, that should not be allowed to be booking freight and should not be accepting low rates. He says, in his opinion, you have to keep the rates up. And I don't know if he immigrated to the United States. I don't know everything about this person personally, but I believe if he did not immigrate to the United States, maybe his parents did. So not all legals or illegals, either one, and I don't mean to combine the two. Like I said, there are varying differences between them. The major reason that I see about illegals is they do not respect laws. They don't care about laws. They know they are here illegally, so therefore they broke the law the day they stepped inside of the United States borders. So what do they have to lose? It's just a matter of time in their minds probably before they get deported. So why do they care? This brings up a big issue. I brought a couple of articles here that I will post up. One is from the Federal Motor Carrier. It is section 391.11. I will put it up here. It is section B, subsection 2 of general qualifications of drivers. Section B, subsection 2, can read and speak the English language sufficiently to converse with the general public, to understand highway traffic signs and signals in the English language, to respond to official inquiries, and to make entries on reports and records. Like I said, there is a big difference between legals and illegals in the United States. Our Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration is not I will repeat, is not enforcing their own rules. This one is a big one in my opinion, because I have met and tried to speak to many, I don't know if they're legal or illegal. I have no idea. If you put one in front of me, I cannot tell you if they're here legally or illegally. And I'm sure most of the American truck drivers out here cannot distinguish the difference either. You don't know their paperwork. You don't know their history. You don't know their documentation. You don't know what country they're from. It's a guessing game. This here that I posted up can distinguish, in my opinion. If we were following the rules, if the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration was following the rules, they would know if a driver is able to speak English or not. I can figure this out in about 2 seconds of approaching the vehicle or driver. In this article that I will put up here, can an undocumented immigrant get a driver's license? 16 states and the District of Columbia have chosen to allow undocumented immigrants to get a driver's license to increase public safety. I'm not sure how that increases public safety. They want to ensure that drivers meet the knowledge and skill requirements and have car insurance. For example, undocumented California residents can now get a California driver's license because of AB 60, or the Safe and Responsible Drivers Act. This law was passed in 2013 to reduce traffic accidents. These licenses are also known as AB 60 license. Okay, here is another one. This is not pertaining to CDLs. This is driver's license in general. It is my opinion, once you get a driver's license, then it opens the doors in a lot of ways to step up and get a CDL, because it shows proof of residency. In many states, a driver's license can be used as verification of residency and a lot of other things. So this says driver's license for illegal immigrants in the United States. I want to stress that word, illegal. As of July 1st, 2022, 18 U.S. states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico issue driver's license or permits to some or all of the population residing without inspection in the United States. State laws permitting this are on the books in California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington. What do a lot of these states have in common? Most are liberal or blue states. I started out one of my previous videos with a question. My question was, why did you decide to get into being a commercial truck driver? And why are you staying a commercial truck driver. I have another question for this video. What is your opinions on legal and illegal citizens of other countries coming to the United States and driving a commercial vehicle on United States interstates and highways? I would like to hear from you in the comment section what your opinion of this matter is. And as always, thanks for watching.